Spike's RT blog date, March 9th, 2013. Okay, so, a couple days ago was my birthday. I'm now 24, which I called the Jeff Gordon age. Alright. So, another year to my death. Okay. Let's first start off. Last week I had mentioned a story about Lemonade Coyote. It was recently killed in a car crash. Well, we got an update on that. The person who drove the other car is not going to be charged, which I'm sure is pissing off a lot of people. Now, here's what the article says. It says that Marion County Prosecutor Terry Curry said Thursday in a statement that several factors figured in his decision not to charge 21-year-old Jade Hammer in the February 16th crash. The blood alcohol level was found to be 0.038, which is approximately half of the legal limit for driving, and it says found no evidence of other substances in her blood. Curry also says that while Hammer did fail to stop for her car for a flashing red light at the intersection where the crash occurred, that traffic violation does not rise to the level of criminal recklessness. What? Okay. Did you at least consider involuntary manslaughter? There does not have to be intent. I mean, yes, that she was below the legal limit, but she had to be at least buzzed. She ran a red light, which is a traffic violation, and it ended up killing 2 people. Now, there's something called constructive manslaughter. Now, it is also referred to as an unlawful act of manslaughter. It is based on the doctrine of constructive malice, whereby the malicious intent inherent of the commission of a crime. Yes, I know a traffic violation is not a criminal thing, but it's considered to apply to the consequences of that crime. For example, and I'm reading this off this, a person who runs a red light driving a vehicle and hits someone crossing the street could be found to intend or be reckless as to assault or criminal damage. See DPP versus Newberry. There is no intent to kill, and the resulting death would not be considered murder, but would be considered involuntary manslaughter. Now, I just don't understand why they're not considering this kind of charge. They killed 2 people after she ran a red light while she was buzzed. I just can't get my mind through that. Let's see. Let's move on to something different. Try to get your mind off it. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of this kind of artist, Young Ho Chi. This is a Korean artist who makes sculptures from recycled tires. Young has an MFA in Fine Arts from New York University and a BFA in sculpture from Hongik University in Seoul, South Korea. I looked at some of the pictures and I'm very impressed. I'm seeing a picture of like a jackal. He's really got a lot of detail into that. Using, I don't know how difficult it is to sculpt from old tires. I mean, the most common ones I see is like Sculptease clay. But I'm very impressed. If you can, just look up Young Ho Ji. That's YONGHOJI. Just look at this. Is some impressive sculpting work. Just check it out. Now, I also mentioned last week that there was a Kickstarter campaign. There's another one going on right now of an independently produced space drama called Delura. This is created by Ryan and Tabin Roy of Tandadrin Studios. This was started back in 2010. It is a 3D webcomic. Now, it is the name of the galaxy in which the series takes place. The story includes alien races resembling anthropomorphic animals. It centers on the Philinoid mindship operator who finds himself with damaged memories in a medical ward and reluctantly begins his new life while knowing nothing of who he was or will be. Now, I looked at a few episodes, and right now the graphics are more like N64 quality. So it could use some improvement, which is kind of why they're starting this Kickstarter campaign. What they're trying to do is to give more content uploads of the series by the end of the year, and continue publication of the webcomic series, and to improve the graphic quality of the content. You can see the series on YouTube, so if you want to look it up, there are some episodes on right now. Right now, they're trying to raise $6,500. It'll be for right now, there's 25 days left. We have 20 donators, and we currently have $963 towards their goal. They are offering they are offering some things, like for $5, a permanent placement of the name on the website's credits page. $25 is going to include a poster that is going to be signed. It is 16 by 14. $40 includes a download access to a Delura developer video, which is about 15 to 20 minutes of narrated content. And at $90, they'll include a t-shirt and art download. And the highest one, $150, has a complete behind-the-scenes walkthrough video. So if you want to donate to that, just go to Kickstarter.com and search for Delura. What else do we got? The Anthropomorphic Research Project is now doing a 3-year study. Now, we usually do surveys every year, but this one is going to be for 3 years. Participants must be 18 and older to participate in this and have a chance to win a $50 Amazon.com gift certificate for each survey completed. Now, they say that questions will vary between each survey, but will generally pertain to different aspects of the furry culture: sexual orientation, personality, well-being, recreational fantasy activities, and attitudes, beliefs of topical issues such as religion and politics. So, if you want to take part of this, I think there's a link to this. Let me see if I can find it for you. That was up here somewhere. Just give me 1 second. It's on the Google Sites page. It's anthropomorphic research, and search it up on Google, and it should be the very first link. FWA is coming up, so I got to get through some of the info for you. First of all, if you are going to register, there we go. It'll be $55 for attending, $110 for sponsoring, and well, they were going to do, they did have God level, but they're no longer available at the door, so it's just going to be attending and sponsoring. One day is available. You can do $25 for Thursday, Friday, or Sunday, or $35 for Saturday. Children under 6 can get in one day for free. And just be aware that you must have a government-issued photo identification. They will not make any exceptions on that. Alright, the schedule for... Alright, the schedule is going to be like this. Let me get the Dealer's Den and registration out of the way. For Dealer's Den, it will be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday, Saturday. It will be closed on Sunday at 5 p.m. Even though I don't know why anyone would be registering that late. The photo shoots will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on all 3 days. Hospitality Suites, it'll start on Thursday at 3 p.m. going to midnight. And the rest of the days, it'll be from 9 a.m. to midnight, except for Sunday, which will be closing at 5 p.m. The registration, Thursday will be from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday will be from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday will be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have not given a schedule for the board games yet, but they should have those out at the time that the con begins. Art show will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. Sunday will be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For video games, 3 p.m. To midnight on Thursday. On Friday, it'll be from... Friday and Saturday will be from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And on Sunday, it'll be from noon to 6 p.m. Alright. Let me see if I can get the whole schedule now. Here we go. Well, it looks like they will have the video game room open on Wednesday, believe it or not, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So, not that long, but it will be open. Opening ceremonies will actually be on Thursday at 6 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to make that one, because I am traveling from North Carolina. It takes about 6 to 7 hours for me to get over there, and my class ends at 12:20 p.m. So I might not be able to make it to opening ceremonies. Let's see. You want to be at the guest of honor? That'll be at 7:30 p.m. I will get to the guest of honors in just a few minutes. We have a few fursuit. Fursuits can't do the dances. Rainmaker, Fox, Rockers, and Dante will be the DJs for the dance. On Friday, dance competition auditions will be at 12:30 p.m. and this one will be at panels 3. There will be a fursuit meet and greet at 1:30 p.m. and that one will be held at the main events room. Fursuit games will be at 3 p.m. and that one will be in the main events room. There's an improv show about LOL, and that will be at 4:30 p.m. in the main events room. If you're going to be in the Furry's Got Talent show, that will be there will be an audition at panels 2 from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Let's see. If you're at the God level, there's a dinner at the lobby. That'll be from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Oh, here's one of my favorites. Whose line is it anyway? And that'll be at 8 p.m. And that will be at the main events room. And right after that, at 9:30, To the Ranting Griffin will be performing. Let's see, I forgot to mention that there's a poker tournament going on. I don't see where the first one was. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, because it says it was Satellite 2. I'm trying to find where... Oh, there it is. The first one will be at 5. The second one will be at 10. For the dances, it'll be Vinny, Genetic, Takum, and O Danger. They will be the DJs for the dance, going from 11 till 3 a.m. On Saturday, there will be a second audition for Furry's Got Talent that will be at 11 a.m. at Panels 3. LOL Improv will be doing a performance again from 1 p.m. to 2:30 at Panels 3. I forgot. Fursuit Parade will be at 12:30, and that will be at the main events room. There's also going to be a picture at the same room. It'll be at noon. Poker Satellite 3 will be at 2 p.m. That one's going to be held at the board gaming room. Second auditions for a dance competition will be at Panels 2 at 3 p.m. There will be a charity auction at Panels 3 at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see, what else do we got? The quarterfinals for the poker tournament will be at 6 p.m. and that one is going to be held at the board gaming room. Matthew Ebel will be performing. That will be at 7:30. I'm sure everyone over there is going to be excited because he is a former guest of honor of FWA. That one's going to be in main events room. Fursuit Dance Competition will be at 9 p.m. at the main events room. Looks like not only are we doing poker, we're also doing a blackjack tournament. That will be at 10 p.m. at the board gaming room. There's going to be a Fursuit Dance. Well, I don't know why I keep saying Fursuit Dance. Why do I confuse FWA with Fursuit? Whatever. Kainu and Tigon will be the DJs for this dance. It'll be from midnight to 3. And there's a Cards Against Humanity tournament at the board gaming room from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. And I first heard of this game over, what was it, Megaplex or... It was either Anthrocon or Megaplex, I don't know. It's kind of like Apples to Apples, except it's more adult themed and it's very funny. On Sunday, there's going to be a Smash Brothers Brawl tournament at 12 p.m. at the video gaming room. Furry's Got Talent, there's a rehearsal from 12:30 to 2:30 main events room. And if I'm correct, everyone that's going to be in this one has to be there. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament will be at 1 o'clock at the video gaming room. At the same time, the final table of the poker tournament will be at 1 to 4 at the board gaming room. Furry's Got Talent will be starting at 3 p.m. going to 4:30 in the main events room. And then there will be a closing ceremonies at 5 at the main event room. Then there's a Dead Dog Dance from 9 till 1, if I'm right. Yes. And it will be Dragon Boy, Bucker Fuscioti, Abraxo, and DJ Surprise. So that's the schedule on this one. Let's see. The guests of honor for this one. If I can get my computer going. One of them happens to be a friend of mine. Yippee Coyote. Yeah, pretty much everyone should know who he is. Both in ours and Fursuiter has been a member of the fandom for over 22 years. He has characters Yippee Coyote, Walden J. Whitetail, Twilight, Baron Polka Dog, Pachinko, Woodruff D. Wood, RT Dodger, Pinky, Clayton Pepperpup, Burr, Techie Coyote, Bosco, Candy Coon, Dozer. He's got a lot of characters. He made his debut in 1996. Made numerous public appearances. He is a charter member of the Critters by the Bay and is also a member of Good Bears of the World. So, and I thought there was another one that was going to be joining him. I guess he's the only one. Okay. Yeah. I thought there was two guests of honor, but this one is only showing one. Yeah. I thought there was two. Maybe they forgot to put it in. I don't know. Let's see. Charity for this con is going to be Conservator Center Inc. They were founded in 1999 by Douglas Evans and Mindy Stinner, based in Mid-Maine, North Carolina. So, yeah, we've done them before. So, they're a nonprofit organization that works to preserve threatened species. One of their ways of doing this is through a special captive breeding program to help maintain endangered and threatened species. While their breeding program is the main focus, they do accept some animals in urgent and critical need of rescue, primarily taking animals that most other sanctuaries would not be able to handle. Conservator Center also does community and school presentations to help educate children and adults in ways that they can help to preserve species for generations to come. So they will be at this one. They should have a table set up, so if you want to visit them, they'll be around. Now, if I'm correct, they've changed hotels again. This one is going to be held at the Westin Peachtree Plaza. And I'm taking a look at the building. It's a very tall building, 73 stories tall. This is I think it's bigger than the one at Pittsburgh, I think. So this is a huge hotel. I don't know if they have any more rooms available, but I do have one in mind, so I'm good. They have a $139 room rate, discounted parking. They have an indoor and outdoor pool and a well-equipped gym. There's also restaurants and bars in the hotel, including a rotating bar on the 73rd floor. So I'm very excited to see how this one is going to be, because the other one we had the past few years, it was small. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why they changed in the first place. And as always, they're always looking for volunteers. So if you want to volunteer for this one, you can go to myfwa.com and click on Apply to Staff or Volunteer option on the dashboard. And if you want more information on Furry Week in Atlanta, just go to furryweekend.com. Alright, and usually this will be where I end things, and how long am I into my video? 23 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be a bit longer than I thought. Just a little while ago, I came back from watching Oz the Great and Powerful, another Disney movie. Now, everyone knows The Wizard of Oz. I went to see it, and overall, I thought it was not that good of a movie, but not that bad either. Now here are my reasons why. Now, before I do this, if you don't want to be given any spoilers on the movie, you may want to end this video now, because this is pretty much what it's going to be for the rest of this video. So if you plan on seeing it, if you don't want it spoiled, you may want to end the video now. So basically, this is like another Wicked story, except it's from the wizard's point of view. Now, so now he comes from circus as a magician, and he gets to Oz the same way in a tornado, and he's in his hot air balloon. So apparently, he is fulfilling a prophecy by killing the wicked witches. Which, now I have not seen the Wicked show, but I've heard there's some things about it. So now apparently he is trying to get Emerald City back from the Wicked Witches. Now, let me start off with the bad stuff, the ones that I don't like. First of all, there were some continuity issues with this movie. When Glinda appears, she mentions that she's the Witch of the South, but if you watch the original movie, she's actually the Witch of the North. So I don't know why they made such a stupid mistake like that. Another thing, they got the witches' names wrong. Now I know I did not see Wicked, but that's why I use the internet. Now, if you had watched the musical Wicked, you would know that the witches' names, the Witch of the West would be Elphaba, and the Witch of the East would be Nessarose. But in Oz the Great and Powerful, they named them Theodora and Evanora. Now, seriously, how do you make a continuity issue like that? At least get the names right. Now, another thing, this movie heavily relies on CGI. I would have loved it if they had more real scenery in this. Now, I understand that there are some things that they can't do in real life, but there's got to be a point where you just have to say, okay, this is not looking real enough. Because you can tell where they're using a green screen. Especially where he's in the hot air balloon and the tornado, and he starts to fly into the land of Oz. So you could tell that they were using a green screen. And more continuity issues. Now, my mom had watched Wicked, as well as my sister, who is a huge Broadway fan, and they had said, and my mother had said after she watched this movie, this does not complement the Wicked story. Pretty much, it's a huge continuity issue. Now me, who has not seen Wicked, I would never have known that. So, one of my main issues was the supporting characters. Now, you got Finley, which is a flying monkey, which hangs around with the wizard, and he's just there for comic relief. Not really much of a purpose that he does other than that. And then you got the little China girl. Oh my god, she is freaking annoying. She complains about the most trivial things, like when they're getting out a plan to try to kill what they thought was the Wicked Witch. So he's like, okay, so you're the X, I'm the O, you're the squiggly line, and she's like, no, I want to be a heart. I'm like, kid, shut up! I cannot stand this character. Now, but there are some good things about it. There are some things that actually do complement the original movie. Like near the end, where he actually uses the projector, he fakes his death, and he hides the fact that he is still alive from all the people in Oz. Now, that actually does go with the original movie. Though it does make me wonder, what happened to all those supporting characters after that? Because you never see them in the original movie. Yeah, Glinda, yeah. Yeah, and the Wicked Witches, yeah, we do see her too, but you don't see the China doll or Finley after that. So, yeah, my reaction to this movie is mixed. I mean, it's worth giving a try, But if you had watched both the original movie and Wicked, you'll see that there's some issues with this movie. I gave this movie a 4.5 out of 10. Not good, but I hesitate to say it's a bad movie. It's worth giving a try. So that's pretty much it for me. I'm already half an hour in. SpikeFab logging out.